So let's go over the basic concept of how Dropbox works. Essentially what Dropbox is a file sharing program that allows us to have a shared folder that is synced between all of our computers. And the main benefit from this is we're always working on the same document with shared information. Things that happened in the past is we would have multiple people working on staffing, and we'd have multiple copies of staff lists emailed back and forth, so we didn't know which was most up to date. We didn't have complete information of who had made changes. Same thing with menus getting emailed. Basically any document that can get emailed or shared back and forth, it's never going to be updated to everyone's computer if it's not in a shared folder like Dropbox. So the way it works is Dropbox sort of runs in the background here. They call this a system tray. It's just running in the background and connects through the cloud over the internet and says anyone who has this shared folder, events 2015, which you all should, anyone that's in that shared folder, we are sharing changes and modifications to all these documents. So if I was to go into this event here, 717 Burberry, here's the cocktail sheet, okay, and oops, here's the cocktail sheet. So someone that magnified to 150% probably because they have bad vision, if you noticed. I brought it down to 100% because I can read that. And let's say I want to make some changes to this event. Okay, let's say it's going to 25 people. I'm just going to type 25. I'll click save, close it. Now you see that little blue wheel spinning. It's updating. In 1 second, it should go green check. There it is. That means it's updated on my computer. It's updated on the web, and it's going to update everyone else's computer the next time they log in and open up their this folder. Dropbox will automatically do it so long as it's running in the background. Or if their computer is already open, they'll see a little pop-up down here saying such and such folder has been updated. So that's really the strength of Dropbox. And let me go back real quick and put that back to 15 people because it is not 25 people. So one thing to keep in mind is if you put incorrect or bad information or delete something or make changes, it will then also affect everyone else's computer. So make sure that the information you put is accurate, and keep in mind that any changes you make, deletions, modifications, formatting, etc., is going to affect the copy that resides on everyone else's computer. Now, I can undo certain things with my admin privileges, go back in time, fix changes. So if you do make any mistakes, always let me know and I can go back and fix it. Okay, so again with Dropbox, we have all of our shared event folders. Within each folder, we have all of the files for the event. This one has a bar usage, an event sheet, the menu final, rental list, staff list. So it looks like just about everything's here, and also looks like someone did a site visit. And there's pictures. So you can really see how effective Dropbox is at making us very efficient and productive in sharing information. In the past, someone would have to email these pictures to someone else, but let's say let's say John did the site visit and only sent these to Jessica. But as you can see, here's the kitchen appliances and the kitchen space. This is great information for the kitchen. Rodolfo or Ileana is the chef. This is what we have. It's also great information for John Gorski, who's doing rentals. So instead of whoever did the site visit just emailing this information to Jessica and then her having to pass it on to everyone else, and then every time there's a modification or change, you're constantly having to email that, it's just very time consuming, especially when you multiply that times hundreds of events we do a year. And in these crazy busy weeks, things can easily get missed. So by someone doing a site visit and just uploading the pictures here, everyone has access to the same information, and it's updated in real time whenever changes are made. So that's the basic concept behind Dropbox. I'm going to do a few more videos explaining some of the specific features and syncing procedures that go along with Dropbox, but it's a pretty basic file syncing service, but it's for our purposes, it's a really powerful tool. So on to the next video. So we're going to create a bar sheet for a folder. We're going to go to admin docs, find the bar usage sheet. We're going to copy that. Never cutting, always copying, so we keep the original template in the admin docs folder. We're going to go up to an event. Here's one, trellis. Paste it in. And we're going to make sure we name it. I'm going to take the file name from the event sheet. Oops. Put that. I need to copy that. I'm going to take that name, paste it here so it's exactly the same. Now I'm going to open that up and I'm just going to type in the event information. Trellis. Event date 8/22. And how I'm typing in these cells is I double click. Okay, it's two ways to do it. I can double click and you see the cursor shows up, or I can click once and then click up here. But double clicking is just easier. Pickups by, let's say it's supposed to be Aussie. How would I know that? Let me go to the event sheet for that event. Trellis event. Pickup person. Well, there's no one there, but let's say it's Aussie. Oops. Okay. Then I would type his name in and number of people. 90 to 100. Alright, so I'm going to type that in. So now, like a person knows how many people are at the event, we know which event the sheet is for, because once the sheet is filled out and completed, this will get emailed to the bar manager, and he needs to know which event this is, what's the date, and also who the pickup person was, so he knows who to follow up with if there's any questions. So that's how we start a basic sheet. Make sure we save it, and that's it. In subsequent videos, we're going to go over how to type in all the information, where we get all the different bar information. Great. So moving on.